All right, what's going on, FFBE? So it is that time of the week. We got our next banner. As always, I always do the reviews on Thursday. Do note, ever since the Esther incident, that what I pull all my information from the wiki. They are subject to change based on FFBE's choices. As they change Esther. So please do take this as not 100% fact, but with the best information I have access to. So with no further ado, we're going to go through here. And first off is our 3-star base. As you know, I worked my way up. Got Majora. Her TMR is the Mystical Incense Burner. You get +3 defense, +3 spirit, 20% HP, 20% MP, and an auto refresh of 5%. It's not bad. Pretty good. I would say the kits, meh. 3-star base, they're not really worth anything to really mention. I mean, the TMR is pretty nice. Next we got is Gravy, or Grave, or however you want to say it. His TMR is a Disparte Swordsman. You get attack plus 50% when equipped with Katana, and another 20% when equipped with Clothes. So this is going to be really good for Akstar and Zeno, I'm assuming. This is, if you have at least some gold tickets, get your hand on a few of these. I think it's highly worth it. Again, the kit is, he's 4-star base. He's not anything great. It's got a little bit of evasion there, some attack bonuses. He does got innate dual wield of katanas, which is pretty nice. So that's pretty good. Next is Tomoe. She is a 4-star base as well. And then you have the weapon Lagoa, which is a gun, attack of 130, and then two-handed weapon, attack range of 130 to 170%, and accuracy of 70%. Now, this weapon is super key. So if you get one of these, try to get one of her as well, because simply this is a really good gun to use for Regina later on. You're going to get that two-handed variance, and Regina is pretty much going to be the next unit that just craps on everyone, literally. Just with her LB is just ridiculous. She's got a few abilities, some guarded sniper, a little bit of 2x mod, nothing great. Like I said, she's just a 4-star base, so she's not that great, but her TMR is definitely worth collecting as well. Next up, the man, the myth, the legend, the eye patch of doom, Akstar. I'm so excited for him. I haven't decided whether I'm going to pull on the step up or not, but I really want to because I love CG characters, and I like Akstar in the story. I think he's just cool. But if you have an Esther does outpace him, and then he will be outpaced by Regina. So do keep that in mind. If you don't have a great damage dealer, pull on him. And if you've been saving your lapis for Akstar, freaking go for it, because he's still going to be a really good unit. The TMR is Rush Glove. You get attack plus 40, and then you get the effect of Master of a Single Blade. You increase equipment attack by 50% and accuracy by 25% when single wielding a weapon, and increase LB fill rate by 50%. This is so good. You can use this on anyone. You can even use this on Esther. You're going to get more LB fill and attack. I think it's a really good weapon. Now the STMR, he is very reliant on a two-handed weapon to get that really big damage out of him. Single-handed katanas are going to do okay, but it's not going to be the most optimal situation. His super TMR, if you are lucky enough to get 4 of him on the banner, you're going to attack of 180, damage variance of 105 to 155, and increase accuracy by 50%. Katana. Super good. He's got swords, great swords, and katanas. Katanas is pretty much ideally what you want to put on him. I'm going to go over his abilities. Cold Blood Flint. Inflict Petrify by 80% to all enemies and decrease fire resistance by 75%. Suck It Up. Heal for 1000 HP with a 3.4 times mod to one ally. It's got Finger Snap built in. That's right, built in. And then next you got Polar Vortex Frost. This is a ice damage physical, 3.2 times mod to all enemies, and adds ice element to him for 5 turns. Divine Ruination Chaining, which is really nice. Mirror of Equity. Okay. Physical damage 3 times mod with a backloaded hit of 0.25. Or increases the modifier to these attacks by 0.25. It can't be dispelled. AT chaining frames. And recovers 100 MP. Remember, he's very MP heavy. Trinity 30/combo. Physical damage 4.5 times mod to all enemies with Aurora Ray chaining. It's nice. Blazing Heat Ash. Physical damage to 3.2 times mod to all enemies and adds fire element to him for 5 turns. Divine Ruination chaining. Mirror of Equity Disorder. Physical damage 2.8 times to all enemies and then increase the modifier to all these skills. Recover 3000 HP and 100 MP to caster. AT chaining frame. Special Soup. Recover 2000 HP and 30 MP to all allies except the caster, which is nice. You can kind of give you a little mana. Pretty good. Mirror of Equity Supremacy. Physical damage 2.3 times mod. This is make this 4.6 with the 50% ignore defense. Increase attack by 200%. And then enable Triple Blade for 3 turns. Or 2 turns. AT chaining. Double Blade Art. He's going to have this naturally. And you would be able to cast all of these with double cast. Absolute Mirror of Equity is the physical damage 0.5 times mod with the 50% ignore defense. Physical damage 3.25 with consecutive uses of increase. 3 times to a 1.25 times each with a max of 7 times max. So you got to ramp him up. And it's AT chaining frames again. Then you got Perfect Void. 6 turn cooldown available on turn 1. Increase attack by 250% to the caster. Increase the modifiers to all these. And enable triple cast for 5 turns. Nice. True Mirror of Equity. Available 4 turn cooldown. Available on turn 4. 1.5 times mod with ignore defense of 50%. With 5 times physical damage with ignore defense by 50%. And increase modifier by 1.5 to all of these abilities. AT chaining frames. So there's going to be 3 and this will be 10. So and then Mirror of Equity Emptiness. Physical damage 0.5 to one enemy. And physical damage 1.8 times mod with ignore defense of 50%. So this becomes 3.6. Decreased fire and ice resistance by 75%. Divine Ruination chaining. Then he's going to get Self-Reliance. You're going to get a 20% attack and a 20% evasion, 20% MP, 20% defense, 1,000 slashes, equipment attack by 100%, and accuracy by 25% when single wielding, and increase by another 30%, so it becomes 130% here when you have a katana on. Then you have Katana Mastery, and yeah, that's 180%. Bestower of Names recovers 10% MP per turn. And he's 100% resistant to Blind, Paralyze, and Petrify. HP plus 30%. Power of Indifference. You're going to get an additional 30% attack and 30% spirit. Increase equipment attack by 50% and accuracy by 25% when single wielding. Chance to counter physical attacks by 30%. Chance to counter magic attacks 1 time per turn. 20% spirit. Soul of Ashes, increase LB fill rate by 50% and increase attack and defense by 30% when equipped with katana. So that's 210% in passives if you have a katana on him. He is very powerful. Now remember that these numbers could change. We don't really know for sure. So we're going to go over his limit burst. At base, it's going to be a 12 times mod with 50% ignore defense. Makes that 24 times mod. Enables triple cast for 3 turns. You increase the modifier by 3 to all of these abilities. Increase the modifier by 5 to this ability, Absolute Mirror of Equity, and increase it by 1 to True Mirror of Equity. 36 limit burst crystals. That's not too bad. It's pretty cheap, actually. And then if you max it out, it becomes 14.9. Remember, you're going to double this number. Triple cast for 3 turns. Increase the modifier by 3 for same thing. 5. Biggest thing is you're going to get this. I would still max it out because the damage on his limit burst, if you're going to use it, it's still really good. Because you're going to basically ramp him up. Limit burst. You're going to increase your stats. Do it again. So it just enables that triple cast. You're going to keep triple casting, triple cast, triple cast. So he's really, really good. But from, like I said, from what I've seen, the numbers with Esther and him, Esther outpaces him quite substantially. So do keep that in mind. Last but never least is Zeno, the extra Akstar that we're getting here. He is a true dual wield unit. We're not quite in that meta yet, but he is starting leading us down that road back down to true dual wield again. So his TMR is Obsidian Helm, 42 attack and 20% and plus 22 attack with effective Mind Ablaze, MP plus 20% and LB fill rate by 50%. Serried Ember, Katana, this is one-handed katana, 180 attack and enables Merciless Katana. Merciless Katana. You get an additional 40% attack and then an increased damage against humans by 75%. It's going to be pretty good in the frickin' arena. I'm just saying. Pretty good arena weapon. We'll go over his abilities here really quick. He's got Cold Flint Blood, just kind of like Axarticus. It's basically Akstar. It's just the order's Akstar. You get Finger Snap again. You're going to get Dual Slash. Same thing here. 3 times mod. Increase modifier by 0.25 to all these skills here. Require MP, AT chaining frame. Scorch, physical fire damage, 4.5 times mod. And decrease fire resistance by 100%. So he's already beating Akstar with the 100% imperil and AT chaining frames. I honestly think he's better in some ways than regular Akstar. Eye Strike, chance to kill an enemy by 50%. Dismissal, physical damage 4 times mod to one enemy. Inflict stop for 3 turns. Blazing Heat Ash, fire damage 3.2 times mod to all enemies, and add fire elements to him for 5 turns with Divine Ruination chaining. Imminent Death, chance to instant KO an enemy with a 4 times damage mod. Faraga Slash, fire physical damage 1 times mod to enemy with fire physical damage 2 times mod. This can become 4. Add fire element to him for 5 turns. AT chaining frames. Mirror of Equity Disorder, kind of like the other one. 2.8 with the 0.25 increase to these modifiers. 3,000 HP and 100 MP. AT chaining frames. Mirror of Equity Supremacy, same thing. You're going to do 2%. Absolute Mirror of Equity, same thing. 0.5 chance to ignore defense with 6 times physical. AT chaining frames. Double Blade Art. You're going to be able to cast all of these. All these skills. Naturally. Kaleido Slash. Physical damage 4 times mod with a consecutive increase to 2 times to 1 times each up to 6 times max to all enemies. Raw Ray Chaining. It's 30 hits. Crimson Flash. Physical damage 4 times mod. Ignore defense of 50%, so it becomes 8. And LB gauge fill of 2. And a Bolting Strike family. So he's going to be able to chain with Esther. Okay. Perfect Void. Again, kind of the same thing. 250% attack. Increase the modifiers by 1 to all these abilities for 10 turns. 10 freaking turns. Like, goddamn. True Mirror of Equities, 4 turn cooldown, available on turn 4. 1.5 times mod with 50% defense, ignore, 10 physical damage, exactly the same as Akstar with HE cheating frames, and then you get triple cast for 2 turns. Obliterating Mirror of Equities Roar, physical damage 1 times mod with 50% ignore defense, and then 4 times consecutive increase. 4 times each with 1.5 times each up to a 10 times max all enemies AT chaining frames. His passives are dual wield. He's going to get dual wield automatically, which he should. He's got katana, increase attack by 50% when equipped with katana. So you do 2 katanas, you're going to have 100% attack right there. Protection of the orders gets 5% MP refresh, and auto cast protection of the orders. We're going to look at what that is. Seething anguish, you get to increase attack, defense, and HP by 20%. Bestower of names, same thing, 10% MP refresh, and immune to those. Strength of the orders, increase attack, defense, HP, and MP by 30%. Dual wield prodigy, increase attack by 30% when equipped with katana, increase attack by 100% when dual wielding, and increase the chain cap modifier when dual wielding, and increase the equipment stat boost cap when dual wielding. See notes. 100%. So 200% if you have 2 katanas. Just, well, 230%. Yeah, 230% to attack. Stupid. If you put his TMR on him, you're going to get equipment attack by another 100% when dual wielding. Okay, that's 330%. Just putting katanas on him. That's it. Just, you don't even have gear or materia. Like, he's stupid. Chance to counter physical attacks by 35%. Seeing red. And the chance to counter magical attacks 35% with seeing red. Auto cast fired up at every turn. We'll look at whatever that is. Soul of Ashes, increase attack by and defense by 30% when equipped with katana and LB fill rate. Okay, so if that's should be another 60% because 2 katanas. So that's 290% or 390%, right? Let's see here. That's 200%. Or 100%, 200%, 230%, 260%, 280%, 310%. Oh, another 340% if you get if this stacks. So if he's got 2 katanas, it's 340% attack boost. I think the cap's 400. He's almost already there. It's ridiculous. So, protection of the orders, mitigate physical damage taken by 10% to the caster, and mitigate magic damage taken to the caster. Seeing red, decrease attack and defense by 65% to all turns, to all enemies, excuse me, for 3 turns. That's, wow. He just casts that automatically? Wow. Fired up, increase attack by 200% to the caster. He casts this every single, what? Is that 530%? Is my math bad? Like, what the, holy crap. Dude. He is really good. Like, my God. Okay. He's gonna get access to Faraja. Let's go over his limit burst. Physical damage, 12 times mod with ignored defense of 50% to the enemy. Increased modifier by 3 to absolute mirror of equity and obliterating mirror of equity roar for 4 turns. And increased modifier to true mirror of equity by 1.5 for 4 turns. So that's going to become 24 times. If you max it out, it's going to be, again, it's going to be 28 and 18. That's like 29.8. Stupid. And this is... and then the same thing, same 3 times to these, and then there. Zeno's looked really, really good, and I hope these numbers are accurate. Because if they are, holy crap. So let me know what you guys think. Are you pulling on Akstar and Zeno? You know, are you content with Esther? Like I said, if you have Esther, she's going to be really good. Or you could wait for Regina. Regina's not too far out, and Regina is just going to obliterate what these guys do. Her limit burst damage is insane. But, you know, let me know what you're going to do. Leave a comment below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I love doing this. Yeah. So there's the Akstar banner. I'm super stoked. I probably will be streaming polls. At least I'll be doing at least some kind of ticket polls, bare minimum tomorrow. Probably around 5-ish, maybe, Pacific time. If you guys feel like hanging out, that's cool too. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.